Remember when Konami made video games? Welcome to the bucket, y'all. We're playing Ninja Turtles 4, Turtles in Time, because we're indulging in our nostalgia. I've had kind of a bad week. I got sick with some food poisoning. Akira Toriyama died. Congress is trying to ban TikTok again. It's a bunch of bullshit. So sometimes you just gotta retreat into that impulse of nostalgia, and we're playing one of my favorite games of all time, Turtles 4, Turtles in Time. One of the greatest turtle games of all time. If not the greatest. It's only disputed now that Shredder's Revenge is out, because Shredder's Revenge is excellent. We're taking my boy Raphael. He's my favorite. One of the top 5 games of all time for me, probably. A lot of it is nostalgia. It is genuinely a fun beat 'em up. I am a huge mark for the Ninja Turtles. I collect a bunch of the toys. I have for years.
Big Apple, 3 a.m.
So, if you might have noticed, we're playing the Super Nintendo version. Generally agreed upon to be the superior version, because you have, I think, 1 or 2 extra stages, a couple of different bosses, that kind of thing. There's just more content, you know, than there was in the arcade version. Since this collection has come out, I have come around on the arcade version a little bit, and the two games are a little more closely evaluated for me, because I really do like the smoother controls of the arcade version. The arcade version has some better audio quality, which is nice because this game has an incredible soundtrack. It's so iconic. Alright, yeah. Did not need that pizza. And you know, sprites are more detailed. There's more enemies on screen at a time and stuff like that. It's more of a kind of like a chaotic romp. And then this game's a little more focused on the enemy-to-enemy combat as opposed to sort of just dealing with hordes. But no, it's alright. This one's still, I think, absolutely the best. You get Bebop and Rocksteady as pirates in this version. You don't have to fight that lame sludge monster. You get Slash, who's a way cooler villain. He's harder. Slash is a pain in the ass, but he is way cooler. Hey, it's our boy Baxter Stockman. Beat the shit out of him with our special attack. Alright. Do your little gooey attack. There we go. And he's gone. I love how all the bosses explode too. There's a random explosion of the sprite flies off. It's perfect. Alright, we're on our way.
Alley Cat Blues.
Alley Cat Blues. We're gonna fight Metalhead at the end of this one. There's speaking of the soundtrack, there's a remix album on OC Remix, the like recent remix website, for this game called Shell Shocked, and a bunch of awesome artists got together and made remixes of all these different tracks, or covers and stuff. And it's as good as the game soundtrack is. Like, that remix album is also quite incredible. There's some like Van Halen inspired stuff on there. They just really captured the vibe super well. Go check out the Shell Shocked remix. It's incredible. I'll put some of the music on the outro. Maybe put a link in the description. But if you want a great, like, 7-minute, like, Western-inspired musical track from the train level, it's fantastic. I should use my special on those roadkill Rodneys. Those guys are like the second hardest enemy in the game. I'll point out the most annoying enemy once we get to it. Won't be for a couple levels, but they are here. All right, guys, come on. Let me get my turtle on here. Rodney. There we go. There we go. Hey, I got a life. Every 200 points, you get a life. Oh, hey, come on, guys. Oh, I'm a little rusty. I'm a little rusty. That's okay. Gonna mangle these slime balls. Metalhead's actually a cool dude until he gets, like... I think he gets, like, hacked or something by Shredder. Shredder has, like, a button that he makes Metalhead go bad with. That's a fun attack. He's got awfully agile for, like, a 900-pound robot turtle, right? There we go. Get rid of him. Oh, you gotta jump in the sewer to hide. Yeah, survive the explosion, stay in the sewer. Good job, Raphael. Whoop, hit the... No! Don't quit the game. I hit the button. I hit the button accidentally. With my mighty thick fingers.
Sewer surface.
I wonder what that's a reference to. Predator, probably. But yeah. Sewer surfing. What a hell of a track. The soundtrack, all the sound effects in this game, absolutely just burned into my brain. I love stages like this in beat 'em ups, where you're like traveling. It's like a cousin to the train level. Train levels, of course, are the best levels in video games. And we'll talk more about that when we get to the actual train level in this game. But these we can just hide in the corner from the pizza monsters. The pizza monsters are great. Obviously inspired by the xenomorphs. And, like, NECA, like, was trying to get, like, a figure of the pizza monsters from the show made, but it was too close to the alien ones. The alien figures that they were making for the Alien franchise. And so what they did is they made a yellow xenomorph and called it a sewer xenomorph. Sort of an original take on the xenomorph. Oh, it's so funny. Then the world. It's Rat King. When you fight Rat King in Shredder's Revenge, it's in like a... I gotta stay down here. There we go. Bop him, bop him, bop him. Watch out for that. There we go. When you fight Rat King in Shredder's Revenge, it's like in a sewer, and the little vehicle he was riding is like crashed in the background, so it's like a sequel to this game. It's so good. Shredder's Revenge is so nice with all of the references to the previous games, and from the stuff in the franchise in general. It's such like a beautiful celebration of like the Turtles and their history in gaming, and just the Turtles in general. Highly recommend Shredder's Revenge. Maybe we'll get the rest of the owls in there, and we can do a full playthrough of that. It's only like 90 minutes. We could do it over like Steam Play. We could get all of us in there. That game is a hoot with a lot of players, because It's up to 6 players, and that game just becomes pure chaos. It's so fun. And the super animations are all incredible. There's a lot of like awesome fighting game inspired stuff, animations. Like April O'Neil has stuff inspired from like Cammy and Chun-Li. It's great. Oh, these mousers always get me. They're so tiny. It's always the fast little enemies that perplex me and beat 'em ups and stuff. I just can't handle them. I need a flamethrower or something. Alright, don't need the pizza yet. Oh yeah, these guys can block. They're annoying. I should have picked up the pizza. Whatever. There we go. I love the giant canisters of ooze in the background. It's so nice. I always thought the ooze in Ninja Turtles looked a little delicious. Because it always kind of glowed a little bit, and it was like this, like that perfect translucent green-blue color. With like a gusher, like a blue gusher. Man, oh, here comes Toka and Razor. I love these idiots. Babies! You brought me babies! I almost got Razor. Come on, buddy. There you go. Box time. I always go for him. I don't know if it's, like, easier or more difficult to go for one over the other, but I always go for Razor for some reason. I think maybe he's just more of a threat. Or I perceived him as more of a threat. Alright, come on. Alright, you Gamera knockoff. Get out of here. Get out of here. Oh, look at that. You idiot. I'm the real turtle. And then there's an elevator level. The obligatory elevator level. Love an elevator level. And then with the background in motion. In a beat 'em up. Always gonna be top tier. Or even like, there's some fighting game levels that have that. Like the Street Fighter 4, when Ultra Street Fighter 4 came out, they put in some of the levels from Street Fighter Cross Tekken. Like there's a space elevator one, and then there's one where you're like on the back of like a hovercraft, and there's like a woolly mammoth chasing you or something. Or is that from Tekken? I don't know. My brain's still a little addled from I had food poisoning over the weekend, and I'm not quite 100% recovered from it. So apologies if my brain don't work so good. You'll never believe what I got food poisoning from. I don't even want to tell y'all because, like, I think it'd be better if people just guessed. Because it is not a typical item you'd get food poisoning from. It was food. I wasn't, like, eating the bark off of trees or something like that. Alright, come here. Alright, now we get to see my ability about throwing guys into the screen, which was referenced in the Batman versus Ninja Turtles movie that came out not too long ago. That movie's awesome. Go check out Batman versus TMNT if you haven't seen it. Movie's spectacular. I almost think this fight is harder on normal because you're fighting the guys who throw shurikens, so you're dealing with extra projectiles on the screen. And on hard, you're fighting the guys who can block. And to get through the block, you use the dash attack. But they're not throwing shurikens at you the whole time. So I kind of think that fight is a little harder on normal, even though the health bar of Shredder's tank is shorter. And now he's pissed because we beat him up in his tank. In his own house. This is like, fuck it, y'all getting in the time warp now. He sends this back to Turtlesaurus, Prehisaurus, or whatever it's called. I love that little transition with the chubby turtles. Prehistoric Turtlesaurus, that's what it was. BC 25 billion. Before the birth of the universe. there was Turtle Dinosaur Planet. I love that he sends foot soldiers back in time to make sure the job gets done, too. That's so funny. We'll see them here in a second. Yeah, look at that. They're hanging out with the pterodactyls. They've recruited the locals. And now I'm just imagining, like, foot soldiers just, like, getting sent back in time. And he's like, man, I don't want to deal with this shredder nonsense anymore. I'm just gonna settle down here in the past, and then he just like ends up marrying a dinosaur, and that's how we get the Earl Sinclair Dinosaur Show, the Jim Henson one. Which Jim Henson did the suits for the original Turtle movie, so you know, clearly my conspiracy theory is correct. Whack these guys. We gotta whack these guys off real good. Okay. Find some rock guys here in a second. There they are. It wasn't until, like, I was, like, 10, 15 years into playing this game that I realized you could actually throw these rock guys. It was, like, shockingly late into my life with this game that I realized that you can throw the rock men. Ow! That was rude. Not focusing, because I'm trying to talk to y'all, too. Give y'all the good turtle lore. I love these yellow guys. They just throw a bomb and peace out. Definitely a yellow guy who would settle down with a dinosaur and just try and live a peaceful life. I like to think that the blue guys with the axes, friendly fire. I like to think that the blue guys with the axes are a reference to the first Turtle movie, in which the foot soldiers with the very similar looking axes cut a big ol' hole in April O'Neil's second floor. Caused that fire in her antique shop. Oh, I thought that was another turtle power spinny attack thing. I didn't need to pick that up. It's fine. Look at that. Shredder had somebody go back in time and carve his face into this mountain. What a narcissist. It's like Chairface Chippendale trying to carve his name into the moon, and that just says cha. Alright, let's see. See if I can get Slash here. Slash is a tough boss. I see people like no-hitting him online stuff, and like, I don't know, I've never had an easy time with Slash. His move speed just seems just like so fast. Ooh. Forgot that he can attack in the air. And he's got that like combo breaker move too. There we go. Ooh, we've got such range, too. Always gives me trouble, Slash does. There we go. That wasn't too bad. The, like, muck dude sand guy you fight at the end of that level in the arcade version, much easier. But also, much lamer, so, you know. You win some, you lose some. I love all those little level previews that are like the little time portals. Those would make great, like, patches or pogs. Those would be excellent pogs. There we go. Now, this is a hell of a song. This level track is incredible. Love the archer foots. They're only in like 1 or 2 levels. They're into that low tech. I love it. Don't step on those little brackets on the floor because you will get a rake to the face like Sideshow Bob. Ah! This guy's like weird spiky frisbee thing. Oh! Sirs. Sirs. See, yeah. For some reason those don't affect enemies. They should though. Alright. Alright, alright. I hope I don't have to use a continue. At least not on this level. I usually do at some point. I play this game a lot, but I'm not an expert at it. I'm about to get a life back though, so that's not too bad. Ow. Crap, the next one's gonna be even closer. Oh no, there we go. There we go, got a life back. Whoops. Grabbed that a little early. I am out of it. I blame the food poisoning. Oh, that was cheap. Oh, I got hit on like the last frame of that bomb being out. Oh no. You bastards. Alright, I'm gonna hold on to that pizza. Need it while fighting Bebop and Rocksteady, probably. No, Sir. Oh, oh. These discus bastards. Oh. Oh. They need to die. Oh, no. Come on, come on. I had him. I had him. Oh, I'm using it to continue. God damn it. Alright. We're gonna stick with our boy Raph. He deserves the run back on this level. At least we get to listen to the sweet, sweet theme. Yeah, there we go. That slam move is really good because you're invincible throughout it, most of it. A lot of the speed runs of this game that I've watched use the slam move quite liberally. You're invincible and it clears out everybody around you. It's very good. Stop punchy. Stop punchy. Oof. I got hit by 8 again. Come on. Oh my gosh. Also like 1 AM when I'm recording this. It took me that long to work up the energy. Here we go, here we go. Alright, we're gonna be fine. Just gotta watch out for those discus boys. Because those discuses are viscuses. I don't know what I mean by that, but it alright, there's one down. There we go. Look at, do you see him sprint across the screen? He was not wanting to get hit. Alright, here we go. This guy's got guns. We don't want to deal with any of that. Oh, sir. Forgot they could do that with their guns. I thought just the ones with the rebar could do that. Alright. It's Rocksteady and Bebop. They are not particularly dangerous combatants. They are kind of buffoons. I think Rocksteady's a little more dangerous because he's got more range. He's got that lunge attack with his rapier, but I love that they gave him little outfits. It was very nice. I believe you don't fight these guys here. I don't think these guys are in the arcade version. I think this is specifically Super Nintendo bosses. And then they end up defeating each other. Oh, man. They are such a good bumbling duo. A couple of Winguses and Dinguses. Right up there with, like, Bulk and Skull. Or, those two... What are those idiot robots from the Sonic cartoon called? I know that's a pull. But there's a couple of idiots. There's, like a screwy nose guy? I don't know. I haven't watched the Sonic cartoon in ages. Here we go. This is the level. This is the best level in the game. Listen to that track. I'm just gonna sit here for a second so we can appreciate the music. Yeah, I know, April. Love that hay. Sound like a horse when I say that. Speaking of horses, there's one right now. Ooh, he did a little leapy attack on me. Sir, no. No leapy. Keep your frog legs to yourself. I never understood what those, like, big tuning fork weapons are that some of these guys have. Yeah! Put soldier in a hat and a poncho, it's great. Like, they're not Psy, right? Like, Raphael is Psy. He's got the 3 prongs. But there's 2, like, U-shaped things. And there's, like, enemies in... I want to say Captain Commando that have those, but they have, like, electric. There's, like, electric, aspects to the attacks from those. So, like, it kind of makes sense that it's like, oh, it's like an electrode or something, right? But, I don't know, I've seen him in a couple games. Alright, watch out for the barrels. Don't want to get warfed. I have a blue barrel land on my shell. Alright, yeah. Avoid the Kasurigama. I remember when Neo came out, the first Neo game came out, and one of the weapons you could get was a Kasurigama. Freaking out a little bit over that. Yeah, there we go. So you don't see those very often, especially in like action games. Chained weapons in general don't get a lot of play in games, I don't think. And that's a shame, because they're awesome. Like, you have like flails in Elden Ring, but even then, they're not super good. I think they got buffed, and they're still not great. It was my first build in Elden Ring, was a dual-wielding flail build. And then when I switched to like dual-wielding swords, I was like, wow, the game got a lot easier. Here's our boy Leatherhead. He looks just like the toy, it's great. Crawls around, he's way harder in the arcade version. There's knives. In the arcade version, he throws like a lobster at you. I don't know if he does that in hard mode. But I love his like shocked face when you're hitting him. He's like, ah, how dare you? His limbs all splay out and shit. Oh, it's so good. Oh, there's the lobster. Come on, Leatherhead. One more, one more. Nope, one more. A little tougher than I remember. There it is. Just a little paper cutout jumping around, falls off the train. It's great. Man, what a good level. In the arcade version, after you beat the level, the camera keeps going and shows you the locomotive. It's really neat. But here we go.
Neon Knight Rider.
Neon Knight Riders. This level is a lot different from the arcade version. There's our boy Krang. Another banger of a track on this one. This one brings in Mode 7, baby. We are heading into the screen. Oh, it's so sick. This is all side-scrolling in the arcade version. But this is so neat. That cityscape in the background, look at it, it's gorgeous. Looks like it's like a cityscape that Mega Man would be trying to liberate in a Proto Men song. Act 3 is never coming out, by the way. Just make peace with it now. We're not getting it. Yeah, we gotta avoid the electrifying drones. Oh, there's a pizza. I love how they're question marks. This one. But every single one of them is a pizza. And these fuckers from the arcade game, the original arcade game. Real assholes, these guys. You don't have to hit them. You can just let them go, but I don't know. Feels wrong not to try. It feels wrong not to try, at least. Alright, here we go. Krang's android body. Only one level after this, and then the final boss. Getting close, y'all. I love that intro, where he's flying off in the distance. And this, like, oh man, I want a tattoo of this guy so bad. Like, Krang's android body is like this weird Frankenstein homunculus guy, but like, he's so much, looks so cool with the wings. It does so much for his design. Oh, ate a missile. Didn't need to do that. Don't hit me with the two-hand clap. Oh, look at that, he's laughing. He is jovial about it. Sir, I am trying to fight you. Oh, yeah, here come the bombs. Get out of the way. Watch out for the shadows. That kick, bro. Oh, there's Krang. You're going to pay. Pete Holmes, the comedian Pete Holmes, does a great, like, Krang impression. Look it up.
Starbase, where no turtle has gone before.
Yeah, 2100. What planet are we on? Dunno. Or a moon, perhaps. Alright, robot fucker. That's kind of Marsy, right? I think that's supposed to be the implication. These fuckers, these little Mentos fresh maker bastards. These are the worst enemies in the game. Because they just circle around you and they shoot those stunning beams at you. And they run away. Oh, ow. Forgot about that guy. I was so irritated by the Mentos robot that, forgot about him. Wasn't paying attention. I got bopped. Yep. And then that power-up does not last long enough. It's so frustrating. I hate those little things. Oh, they got beamed in. White foot soldiers. Pretty clean look. The Arctic Warfare camouflage foot soldier. Oh, he caught me out of my attack. It's always dangerous jumping into a group of guys in this game. You have no like AoE to your dive kick, you know? It's only ever gonna hit one guy. Doing more of this. Especially in this last level. Oh, fucking discus bastards. Okay. And the nice thing about the slam is, whatever the slam hits, kills in one hit. So if you have like a bunch of tough enemies around, you can, oh yeah, these little floor panels freeze you. You can clear them out easily with the slam, because it's just gonna one hit those tough enemies. You can hit that back if you're quick, but I'm not. I don't have my ninja reflexes on. There it is. Ah! I love a game with a big like sphere as an enemy or an obstacle. You know, Elden Ring's got them. Resident Evil 4's got them. It's just a classic thing to deal with. Oh, these fuckers! They're napalm grenades. Who uses napalm on a turtle? Government in the 70s, probably. These guys got ray guns, but I'm not gonna let them hit me with them. No, Mr. Kasura Garigama. Those shoots that they come out are so funny. Alright. There we go. Nice. Spare pizza in case we need it. This boss fight is not the easiest. It's not a big pain in the ass like Slash, but it can be a little tedious. So Krang is flying around this little UFO thing. It'd be a little annoying to hit. I love Shredder up here shaking his fist. You shellheads are dead. He also throws out a beam that'll demutate you for a little bit. I'm just gonna special him until. Come on, hey. See what I mean? The hitbox for him is a little wonky. It's also quick, which does not help matters. Can I get one more on him? Probably. No, I'm grabbing the pizza. To deal with these fuckers. God. See, this is why. Oh, I think this boss fight is why I hate those little bastards. Also, because I mostly have played this game solo, so I've never really had like an assist to deal with them. Ow. Got some good hits in there. He's only got the one bar left. Gotta deal with the Mentos. There we go. He's fucking dead. That hole is our way home. I had a nickel for every time I said that. Alright. We're coming back to New York, baby! Technodrome! Alright, I forgot the plot of this game. They stole the Statue of Liberty for some reason. Because that's what villains do. And this little riff is great as he transforms into Super Shredder. Turtle soup, my favorite. This fight is not that difficult. You just have to make sure not to get hit by him. Like that's kind of it. And then you just wail on him after he does his attack, and that's kind of it. Even on hard, he's not particularly difficult. Despite the alternate color of his health bar to show off that he is indeed the final boss. Not that difficult. He doesn't even clone himself like in a lot of the other games. Yep, you just go the opposite way on the fire and then you can get some hits in. The rest of them, you just wait, and then you just wail on them. You just can't get greedy with it. Almost as quick as Kevin Nash. Oh, I'd never beaten it. I think I've mostly played this on Switch, but here I get the achievement. I guess I never played Turtles in Time on the PC. I've definitely put more time into this on the Switch. This is very much a great collection for laying on the couch and playing random old games. It's a fantastic collection as well. Defeat the hard mode and you'll be true ninjas. Thanks, Dad. Oh, you bastard. You bastard. We'll be back for you. Hey, there we go. Game level normal, game time 23:15. I think it felt like it took a little longer than that. The recording says it's a bit longer than that. But yeah. Thanks for hanging out with me while I kind of give myself a little gift of playing one of my favorite comfort games of all time, Turtles in Time. So good. And yeah. That's kind of all I got. I'll see y'all next week. Maybe something a little more substantial. Hopefully I can get the rest of the gang in here and we'll play Shredder's Revenge soon. That game's awesome, and this makes me playing this makes me want to play that. See you next time in the bucket. Adios.